Hi guys, Keith Argumer Farms, and it is the first snow of the year, and we're out here playing with it. As you can see, I got the big old buddy puppy following me. Kids out there playing in the yard. But I'm just going to walk you around the farm real quick, kind of show you what I've done to get ready for this, and just let you know it's going to get cold tonight. So I also did some other precautions as well. But hey, I'm going to take you on the farm and show you. He's loving it. Big old giant hairy dog. Okay, so I went through yesterday because I knew this was coming and harvested a bunch of lettuce out of our main tunnel here. Now I've hardened everything off, so it shouldn't have been a huge thing I had to deal with, but the main problem is that it was so overly mature. I mean, I was getting like a pound and a half, about a pound per head of leaf lettuce. I got 130 pounds off of a row and a half in here. Like I said, check out my live video yesterday on that. Pretty much cleared it out. See if I can get you a shot in here real quick of what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. I think that was a decent shot. I don't know, I can't see from it here. But I took the cover, double covered the stuff at the end. I already frost burnt that stuff earlier because I accidentally left the end of this tunnel open, clear down here one day when I was trying to vent it, and it got really cold that night, down like 22. So the tips of some of the stuff were burnt, so I wasn't super concerned about that, but what I wanted was to get the lettuce out of there. It's in a good preserved state right now because it's really high in sugars because of the cold weather that's been coming in. So hopefully that will get me through. I'd like to go at least another probably 3 or 4 weeks before I get into this house. And again, we're at a whopping 10 degrees out here right now, so I don't want to go and pop these tunnels open. I will go get a thermometer here in a second and we'll check the insides of these tunnels. But top of that, tomato tunnel, it had a bunch of little fruit flies, gnats, things like that inside of here. So last night before the temperature dropped, I kept it closed as long as possible to keep all the little buggers alive, but then I opened it up to hopefully kill them all. So I got both sides open and the doors completely off, which farmer's friend end wall, yeah, it's not the best thing in the world. These doors fall off, the pins snap on them. It was a whole fiasco. I've never really gotten into it much, but it is what it is. Out in the field yesterday, I covered the spinach, which is right in here. I was gonna put a concrete blanket out here on the last little remaining carrots. Forgot to do that, but the temperature is gonna be fine here in a little while, so I don't have to worry all that much about it. But I mean, pretty much, I got my garlic here, which I find that it does just fine getting colder than cold every single year. That's the way I've done it, just in landscape fabric. I don't use hay or any of that other stuff. Let it do its thing. But there's where the spinach is. Got one single cover of row cover on that. The snow's good because it'll help insulate it, because we're going to get down to like -5 tonight. And for around here, we don't usually see all that much of those temperatures. But like today, the high was 18 at midnight. So it is going down in temperature. I was out here at about 8 o'clock this morning, and it was actually warmer than it is now. It was like 15 degrees out here. Strawberry field. Got that under the Type R18 or 118, 518, I don't know. Yeah, 517 row cover. So it's good and protected. Other than that, went through and harvested as much kale as possible because that'll last a good long time in the fridge. Other than that, everything else in the field's harvested. Got a bunch of heads out of that tunnel too yesterday. About 130 pounds of leaf lettuce and about 50, 60 some heads. So that should do me good. Like I said, check out the live I did yesterday, see all that. But I'm gonna go run up to the house real quick. I'm gonna go grab my little soil thermometer I have actually mounted to check outdoor temperatures and poke them into these tunnels and kind of see what the temperature is inside, because I'm rather curious, because it is not a cloud in the sky right now. Or not a cloud, not a hint of the sun in the sky right now because it's so cloudy. So we're up there and do that and just kind of see, because I'm kind of curious. Okay, so batteries went dead. You know, who knew lithium-ion batteries do not like the super cold weather? But anyways, thermometer, there we go. Outdoor temperature is about 10 degrees. So we're going to poke through the tunnel here and see if we get any change on that. I'm expecting to see a little bit, but probably not too much, because there's not really much sun right now, and the sky's pretty much gray. We do have at least thermal mass on the inside of this tunnel, which would be the ground and everything else in it. So I mean, right now we're already moved up to about 15 degrees. So I'm going to leave this here for a second and then show you what the final temperature is. Okay, so why that actually moves the rest of the way, it was taking a little bit of time. I actually went down and poked it towards the center of the tunnel, get a little bit better reading. I'm going to take you in here into the pack house, which I have completely torn to pieces right now, by the way. Go in the walk-in here and kind of show you what the strategy is. So, yesterday I harvested, let's see here, we got leaf lettuce, and then we got leaf lettuce. I went out and stripped a bunch of kale, so I've got 2 full totes of kale. Over here we've got, actually that's all leaf lettuce as well. Back here, back behind, I bagged up a bunch of heads of lettuce. There's actually 3 to 4 heads in each of those bags. And then we got the stuff that I'd already harvested out earlier before I was worried about it getting cold the last time. So we've got a bunch of carrots. These are all a bunch of top carrots. They're stewing carrots, kind of not the prime ones we sell, but we should be able to sell them later. Got a bunch of daikon radishes. That's what that stack is. We got watermelon radishes here. That's that stack. They're all top. Turnips. These are not topped yet, but I'm going to have to top them here. Probably wait till next week before I do that. So I mean, we've got a decent amount of produce in here. This should hopefully get us, at least probably a month. Maybe I can stretch it to 2. I'm kind of feeling that right now. We still got a bunch of spinach in the field too that I can harvest on. And for the amount of sales we're having, this should hold us out, and then we'll have more lettuce in the other tunnel for February. So basically February and March are really the ones that we don't have anything for. March exclusively, we don't have anything left. And then April, we're back on full hardcore. Already got seeds ordered for next year and everything. That'll be in maybe next week or so. But let's head back out to the field and show you what it's looking like in that tunnel. All right, so looks like we made it up to a whopping about 25 degrees in there. So that is still below freezing, but not as cold as the 10 degrees it is out here. So that's still a 15-degree temperature difference just by having it there. The great thing is about these tunnels is that when it snows like this, it seals off all of the air underneath that tunnel. So none of the air can really infiltrate in from really blowing winds. Where like on this tunnel, you can see there's a gap underneath there, which I need to address one of these days, because the baseboard is there and I got extra plastic, but it's up in the air. So air is actually going up underneath there and making it colder inside of here. So we can just, you can poke a hole. Hole's not gonna be the end of the world. Trust me, this thing's got plenty of holes in it anyways. So we'll sit here, I'll watch the temperature for a few minutes, get back to you. Okay, so this big gigantic high tunnel here is considerably colder. Turn you around. Well, considerably as in about 5 degrees colder. Now the reason for that is, number one, like I showed you, it's not sealed as well. Number two, it is huge and it's got air leakage all over it. So I don't know. Our temperature, I think these work a little bit better because they seal and they're actually better to the ground when it snows. Of course, you don't get a lot of snow, which would make this one better. I mean, this is one I've had better experience growing my winter lettuce in. That's why I usually throw it in here. So, well, first snow of the year, so hope you all liked your Saturday. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Have a good day.